This is Bad Cheese, a indie horror game where you are in a house and you have to explore lots of creativity, lots of good game design, and there's also enemies, there's boss fights, there's objectives to do. It plays like any other indie horror game, so don't be expecting no big budget, but it is also a very good game. And what I mean by that is you are basically in one big house and the objectives go room to room. So you'll start in a hallway, then you'll go to one room, unlock the next room, and then the next room. Lots of other horror games have this exact same game design, but here it's done really well because it's just a very good environment. You are a mouse, the voice acting is actually really good, really great. Straight away you will notice the aspect ratio is only 4:3 and also it's black and white. But this doesn't take away from the gameplay experience. If anything, it adds to the horror aspect, probably. It doesn't really matter. So the whole story to this game is a little cringe. It's like your parents have gone away and they've left you with a house alone and you've got to do some chores. But where this game really shines is just the game design. You'll find throughout the game there's lots of different objectives to do. And these objectives can be anywhere from like cleaning shoes, that's the very first objective, to fighting a whole big boss. The game will not guide you through this process. You will have to just explore and figure out where things are and where to go and then what to do. There's been a few instances where I've been stuck on objectives. There's some objectives like get all the bottles or kill all the spiders. And for example, the bottles are hidden, some of them, and you just got to figure out where they are and keep looking around the same room for 20 minutes till you find it. And then the spiders can just move around or be hidden behind other spiders, and there's a few objectives that aren't very easy. Apart from that though, this gameplay experience has been great. As for the horror aspect to the game, yeah, you probably could get scared, but it's not really a scary game. I don't find horror games scary to begin with, but it's just a game, innit? You also have different enemies, it's not just spiders, and I'm not going to go into crazy detail because this is a short game. Most horror indie games are short, it's just that this one is done in a good way, it's got a good game design. Voice acting, most indie horrors don't even have voice acting, and this one has good voice acting. But it's the same exact concept as the other horror games that you've seen by any other indie developer. Two things actually that this game doesn't have, which would be a little nice. There should be an FOV slider, I think that should 100% be a thing. Also, there's no mouse sensitivity option. If you want to change that, you've got to do it in the operating system settings or your mouse DPI. There's no in-game option for it. A bit weird. They're the only real negatives I can think of. Apart from that, yeah, this game's a fun gaming experience. It's a joy to play. You're not really going to find another game like it just because of the art style. It's pretty insane. The voice acting, like I said, really good too. Sound effects, really cool. Now there is one huge disclaimer. Nearly every single task in this game is a bit tedious because all you're really doing is house chores in a video game. But if you look past that, it's still a fun video game. It can get a little tedious, but there's lots of different twists in the game process. It makes it a little bit better. So yeah, I'm not going to make a long video on this game because it's not a long game to begin with. It's a nice little short indie horror game that you can play with one sitting and you're going to enjoy your experience. I do recommend this game. It's a little overpriced because I believe there's only 4 hours of gameplay content in this, roughly, maybe a tiny bit more. And it's basically double that in price, so anyway, I recommend it. At least go and check it out, and if you think you're going to like it, you probably will enjoy this game. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.